Welcome to today's episode of the Rezoomex Podcast. I'm your host, Aria, and with me is Vinayak Joglekar, a thought leader at the intersection of technology, business, and trust. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic: 6 use cases that make smart contracts relevant. Vinayak, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Aria. Excited to share how smart contracts can solve some very real problems businesses face today. Please refer to the show notes to watch a video that explains what are smart contracts and what is so special about them.
Let's start with startups. They're full of energy and ideas, but often run into roadblocks. How do smart contracts fit in?
Most startups today are driven by founders with strong domain expertise but little technical expertise. They've seen small engineering teams achieve wonders with AI generated code, but they worry. Can I trust a vendor to actually deliver what they promise? Too many horror stories exist of millions lost to failed builds. Smart contracts solve this by tying payments to digital proof of delivery. If the vendor's software passes the tests written into the contract, the payment gets released. If not, no payment. It builds trust where otherwise there's only fear.
Interesting. The second one is about test driven development, or TDD. Developers know it's good practice, but why is it so hard to adopt?
Exactly. Developers are wired to build first and test later. TDD flips that, requiring tests first. While it reduces tech debt and ensures continuous improvement, it's tough behaviorally. Here's where smart contracts come in: no payment unless tests exist and pass. It creates the right incentives. Developers naturally shift to writing tests first because it directly affects their outcomes. It makes a best practice not just aspirational but practical.
AI is transforming industries, but also causing layoffs and unease. How can smart contracts help here?
Right now, companies want advantages of AI fast, but layoffs and fear slow collaboration. People hold back because trust is low. With smart contracts and even DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations, cross functional virtual teams can be formed. They can work across silos with outcome based rewards built into the contract. That way, collaboration isn't based on trust in individuals, but on guarantees in code. It shifts the focus back to delivering customer value.
Let's talk mergers. Integrating two companies is famously tricky.
Yes, employees of acquired companies often fear layoffs, so they resist collaboration. Smart contracts can change that. Imagine contracts that assure employees continuity of employment based on measurable outcomes. Instead of fear, they have confidence. If I deliver results, my place is secure. That trust accelerates the realization of synergies that mergers are supposed to create.
Up at number 5 is remote work. It's here to stay, but companies are still grappling with measuring productivity.
Exactly. Employers want proof of logged hours. Customers demand outcomes. Smart contracts let you pay for outcomes instead of hours. Remote workers can show proof of delivery, not just timesheets. This creates fairness and aligns everyone on results rather than presence. It's the future of work, made practical by trust agnostic contracts.
And finally, legacy organizations trying to reinvent themselves.
Yes, this one's close to my heart. Many established companies realize they need to disrupt themselves, to modernize processes, rethink products, or experiment with new business models. So they hire people with modern skills and fresh perspectives. But that creates tension. The old guard feels threatened, and the new hires feel constrained. Conflict slows everything down. That's where Rezoomex smart contracts come in. You can form cross generational squads, mixing experienced veterans and energetic newcomers who commit to a common, measurable outcome. The smart contract enforces fairness and clarity. Everyone knows the goal, everyone shares the reward. Once these squads taste success, the mistrust melts away. The old guard sees value in the new, and the new hires appreciate the legacy wisdom. Over time, they start working as one cohesive team.
That's such a hopeful vision. Using technology not to divide, but to unite.
Exactly. Smart contracts help organizations evolve from conflict to collaboration grounded in shared outcomes.
Vinayak, These 6 use cases, from startups to legacy co-mapney reinventing itself, really highlight how smart contracts go beyond crypto hype. They're tools for building trust where trust is fragile.
That's right. They're not about replacing human trust, but about reinforcing it with digital certainty.
Perfectly said. Thank you so much for joining us, Vinayak. And to our listeners, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to scan the QR code and visit our website. Until next time, I'm Aria, and this was the Rezoomex Podcast.